mean, you can't get much better than this, huh, Fire Freddy?
No, not at all. This is wonderful. Wonderful sea air.
Pirate Motel. So look at this, just the greatest food that you could take on the trail. I mean, it's easy to eat and get out of the wrapper, you know.
Do it. Put it in your mouth.
Well,
Oh, there you go.
I mean, you can't beat it.
Well, how
was your bike today?
Oh, it was good. It was good. I had a lot of fun keeping up with you.
We'll do a full review of this bike, but let me tell you, I don't have to go see my chiropractor and massage therapist for a week after my Baja trips from that backpack, you know? And I can take more stuff, like real clothes.
No complaints other than it's overweight. But that's what happens when you have like tubes, air compressor, tool roll, you know, to bail your buddies out.
Well, hey, you could be the new tow truck.
Oh yeah, got my little jump starter kit, some spare oil, a little bit of get you out of a pinch.
The only thing is, there's no coffee here.
No.
No.
But there's coffee in my little bag here.
Wait, what?
Yeah, my jet boil and.
Are you serious?
I don't go anywhere without good coffee.
Dude, let's do that. I'd love to try jet boil coffee. I want to get a jet boil, but
Oh, totally worth it.
really.
Money.
And just like that, 7 a.m, Fire Freddy busted out coffee. During the week, most hotels are limited staffed, and no coffee was available that morning. On the smaller bikes, there would just be no way we could fit a coffee maker. Okay, so what are we doing?
Getting the burner going here.
Oh. This is amazing. Pirate Hotel doesn't have coffee, Gabe, so your buddy Freddie brought a coffee maker.
He wasn't joking.
No, I wasn't.
Hey, ask him where his scone maker is on the bike. Dude, I think this is gonna be the best coffee. Well, no, I mean yesterday's coffee was pretty amazing, too.
Delicious, but when you don't have any coffee.
Yes.
Yeah, Fire Freddy's been on an adventure or two by himself and knows what to pack on an adventure bike.
Put some hot oil, make some donuts.
I have oil, but not the kind you're thinking of.
Well, I mean, you gotta bring big game if you're gonna join me and Hossie and Gabe and the Baja Diaries crew. Guys,
Baja Diaries was clapped out since 50s and 530s. This is a whole new level here.
guys hit us up from all around the world that want to come ride with us, and you rock this kind of stuff.
I got snacks too.
We'll consider your application. So if anybody's wondering, we're looking for a scone maker and a donut maker. How'd you sleep last night, Gabe?
That bed was horrible. You should go check it out.
Why did it sound like every time you turned over in that bed, like a battleship was being destroyed?
Because I think it's just the box spring. I don't think it's a mattress.
That thing was so freaking noisy.
I was so tired though. I don't think any of them were very flush.
Ready?
Though we didn't have any mugs, and Fire Freddy couldn't carry 2 of them for us. We just had to make do. It's Baja.
Not anymore.
Oh yeah, that's not hot at all.
I mean, wow, we were supposed to begin the day with maybe just a couple granola bars, but here Fire Freddy surprises us and we have fresh coffee on the balcony of Pirate Motel. The plan now was to head back north to Cuatros Casas, which before we've always tried to pull in, but it seems like the security would always chase us out. This time I was determined to stay, whether those security dogs were going to bite me or not. And just like expected, this guy right here and two of his other friends chased me around Cuatros Casas before Richard, the owner, came out, including this guy right here and the main one, this guy. Richard says they're friendly, they just don't like running motorcycles. He's hilarious though. He's galloping towards me and I'm like, oh,
he's a youngster, so he's got all the energy in the world. He's just dying to do something. You see the other one doing that, he does it.
So you've been here a long time, yeah?
Yeah, I've been here for 41 years now.
Wow. Richard has been running this hostel for 41 years. And he was very kind to let me use one of his boards in his back room. Cuatros Casas offers the basics: shower, rooms, a common kitchen that you can bring all your stuff down, cook up a good meal. I'll leave all the information and getting in contact with him in the description box below. I decided to go with this egg shape. Had that cool yellow Baja vibe to it. Look at you. You chased me, and now you're my friend. Baja dogs. Another major attraction Cuatros Casas is known for is not just their surf, but their show bowl. What is the show bowl? Well, after you're surfing, you can skate your brains out in their own skate pool. This place definitely has typical Baja charm and vibe to it, and should be definitely on anybody's list to visit when they're down here. I do have to admit, the view at Cuatros Casas may be the best in Baja, including over Coyote Cowles, even if you're eating dinner, breakfast, or just watching the waves. You can definitely relax here. I always say this, but I definitely need to come back here and spend a day or two on just relaxing and not moving around. They even have their own little bird sanctuary. Chased me numerous times.
Him?
And here he is, my friend now.
Of course. Leave the bike. Start it up, start moving.
As soon as you start the bike, then he becomes your enemy.
Chases, it only starts to bite at you when it moves, that's all.
Yeah.
It can be started, but stay still. They start barking. They know the excitement's about to come up. Yeah, that's
Casas. Good time. Thanks, Richard, for hooking us up with a board and some coffee, and finally making friends with your dogs. I mean, that was hilarious.
They look like killer dogs over there.
Every time I come here, they attack me, and then this time we finally made up and made friends. So I'll leave Richard's information and his place here down below, and you guys can check it out. There's never a trip where nothing mechanically goes wrong. So shortly after leaving Cuatros Casas, down the road, we had a little issue. It was no big deal. My Africa twin decided to gobble up my camera tripod. So there you go. That's what it takes to be a filmmaker, or I should say a low-budget filmmaker down here in Baja. At least we had a view. Okay, hi guys, welcome. Hi. Old Mill.
We're lost.
I mean, it's such a beautiful day here today. It always is, yeah, always overcast when I come. It's bad luck, but it's like we finally got sunshine.
Not today.
Once we got to Old Mill, we had some time to kill before some old friends hooked up with us, so we rode out to the volcanic area, which is just west. You know, pictures to feed the gram. You know how that goes. What kind of fish are you going to get tonight?
Blanquito.
You're going to get blanquito fish?
What's that?
Blanquito?
Blanquito.
¿Qué clase de pescado? Blanquito, por favor. Wow. Hi.
Hey, what's happening?
It's good to see you.
It's always good to see you.
Oh, the brotherly embrace.
You're the son I never wanted.
It's a long time. It's been what?
You know how long we've been doing? How long have we been doing? When did the diary start?
2015.
I know my beard was like right here. I did. No, because I'm in their Baja Diaries and I'm like, I got to pet up.
You have scruff.
Really? Yeah. And now, it gets stuck into my underarm when I sleep at night.
Look at the merchandise that
Honda hat, Honda shirt, Honda bike.
Well, when you're Baja George, they just start calling you up and say, hey, when you going down, take our stuff. Let us know how things are going. It's all good.
So what are we gonna do tomorrow?
Well, tomorrow we're gonna head south and we'll do our traditional breakfast at Mama Espinosa's, which is about 40 miles from here. Dang good huevos rancheros, but also tortilla soup for breakfast is unbelievable.
We have friends.
Baja Diaries.
Right on.
Next gas past.
Well, hold on. So
Rosario.
yesterday we're getting wiser. Hey, we're getting wiser. We turned back, right, Gabe?
Yeah.
As we're looking at this review,
I was almost ready to go though.
Yes, it was 5 o'clock, and we were going to push it into the wilderness more. And, you know, wisdom prevailed, and we turned around, right, Freddie?
Oh yeah.
And we went to the highway.
Oh.
But, you know, young Hacienda Gabe and young MK would just keep pushing until the show showed up.
Yeah, but it shows up with a 20-pound hammer and goes to town.
Or
Yes.
maybe old Gabe and Mark, who's ended up in hospitals before, decided they didn't want to end up in
Right.
hospital again.
Right.
Part of the adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. What the hell?
Hey, hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss the next video. Also, check out the description box below. I got a lot of things in there, a lot of resources you guys can check out. And that's it. We'll see you on the next video. See ya.